As we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Carolina Panthers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Ready. Clock 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Texans, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Striker, 3-3. Red, cycle. Hut.
Young to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
10 cycle. Steel, black. Fierce, yellow. Ready.
Here is Young. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
52 blaster. Ready?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we
now
go.
From the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Go red.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Hut.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
5-97.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
43 rail. Blaster, 6. Slice blue. Claws red. Green jack. Set.
Now here's Young. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Ready! Dragon 60! Drop 50! Drop 60!
First and 10, it's Stroud. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Here we go.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Go.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Carolina defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Panther 11! Panther 11! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Here's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Check Bobcat! Check Bobcat! Hurt! Ready!
Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Ready,
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
A second down throw for Young. Throwing left side, it's complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on first down. Brooks. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. In motion goes the tight end.
White, blue striker. Red, yellow.
To throw on second down is Young. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Here we go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brooks. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles, rolling the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance going for it on 4th.
Drill, 52. Blaster, 6. Slice blue. Claws red. Ready.
Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall.
Ready, set.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Let's go now.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play action. Here's Stroud. Josie Jewell, the linebacker, getting the sack. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Fielded at the 33. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
Strikers, 3-3. Ready.
On first down, it's Brooks. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Green jack. Go pitch.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Black shot. Smash. Red. Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Trouble, 38. Hut.
They'll run on first down. Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
10 cycles. 6. Mega. Needle blue. Set. Go.
Young will set to throw.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have regained the lead.
Sometimes offense, you get too cute down near the goal line. But there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Got ready.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Play action. Stroud now. That one complete. It's tanked down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Stroud sets up the play action. That's complete to Dell.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Go!
Stroud will look to throw once more.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly. 2nd and 14.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake.
Blue striker. Red, yellow. Set.
Following the interception, Young flush to his right.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
But Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Stroud looking to throw.
They'll roll him out right. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And a nice call and really good execution there, because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Hey, check that, street. Check that.
Nixon will try the right side. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Stroud.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Big Lion. Panther streak. Panther streak. Ready.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
And that will be incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Yellow. Yellow.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Blaster. 6. Fight. 97.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Ready. Ready. Slide through. Set.
2nd down, Young. Escaping, and the pressure gets to him again. Danico Autry. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And got his man complete. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Go.
They run the counter. It's Brooks. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay,
Big third down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer.
Green Jack. Black Ultra. Black Shot. Zoom Black. Ready.
To throw, Young. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Will Anderson
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Hustle, hustle.
Young to throw on 4th. Lets it fly for Thielen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go now.
2nd and 11.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Stroud to throw it.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
DJ Long got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19.
Check mash, check mash. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
from the 24 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go, Reed, go.
They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup at 5 or 6. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And Stroud now to throw.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's 1st and goal.
3, check, Panther. Ready.
They'll give it to Mixon. So stuck from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Rolling to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Joe Mixon.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Important extra point up and through, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
This is 1st and 10.
Smash, red. Hey, green. Ready?
Here's Young. Able to find Thielen.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
22 needle. 6, mega.
Young to throw. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Grill green. White, blue striker. Set cut.
Young.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
10. Set.
Up the middle they go. It's Brooks.
Oh, not a very short game. They do get a first with short pickups. Not what they're looking for.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Let's go now.
Here comes 2nd down.
Drill 52. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready?
Now Young. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Yellow.
Young. He'll buy some time right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions are giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. To Inigo Stroud, and that is going to be all she wrote. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Hugh.